Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just coming back at you to shoot a video on this very cold Monday here in St. Louis. We had a snow and ice storm come through Saturday night and pretty much all day Sunday, and I just spent a lot of time cleaning off my car. So I'm out and about. If you have to be out on these roads, for all my STL folks, be careful. I've actually passed three trucks, trying to clear off the roads. So if they're still clearing off the roads, then you can pretty much bet your bottom dollar that these roads they're not clear yet. So then you couple that with the fact that it's single-digit temperatures with the wind chill of negative 10 degrees right now. Needless to say, that's why I'm bundled up as I am. But I wanted to talk to you briefly. Wanted to encourage you as you pretty much start your week, to let you know that God still has His hand on you. And let me preface my comments. I got a lot of disturbing news over this past weekend, and it made me put things into proper perspective as far as my goals, my dreams, and so forth. And it almost sounds cliche that tomorrow is not promised, but I was talking to a friend of mine, and I alluded to this a couple of days ago. I was talking to a friend of mine that I've known since middle school. So we were in the same classes together in middle school, in 6th grade. I have not seen this person since then. But we reconnected on social media last year, and basically, it wasn't even last year. It was at the end of 2012, and so I have this desire to, I wanted to, kind of reconnect with them, because I haven't seen them in 18, almost 19 years now, and so that's a long time. A lot can happen within that time span, and so they had informed me that for the last several weeks, they've been in and out of the hospital, and they had a stroke. Now, the person is 32 years old. And I'm saying to myself, what could be so bad, or what could be, going on that's so wrong that it will, as a result, cause you to have a stroke? To stress that much to where it triggers a stroke. And, I've had people in my family that had strokes. And it's not something to play with. It's definitely a wake-up call. And, having a stroke is not something to take lightly. Whether it's a quote-unquote mild stroke or not, or a full-blown stroke. A stroke is a stroke, and it's still not something to take lightly. And so it just makes me appreciate just life and living the life that I believe I deserve. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. If you're just merely existing, you're really dying a slow death. You have to be willing to live life on purpose. You have to be willing to, do what your heart desires, and and it helps you become the best version of who you are. And so, you are worth more than what you're doing right now. Especially if you know that you have a dream, and you have not been doing what was necessary to make that dream become a reality. So even though I'm out here in this cold weather, when I really don't want to be, I'm being mindful of the fact of, that I recognize the big picture, and I recognize that I won't be doing this too much longer. I won't be doing this too much longer. I won't have to do this too much longer. You know, at that point, it will become an option, and rest assured, I will be able to enjoy being at home, still being productive, still making money, still being able to provide value. But right now, I'm not there yet. But because I have a goal, because I have a dream, because I have a purpose, I'm working towards it, and I'm not making any excuses. So I challenge you to not make excuses. I challenge you just to make adjustments, be able to really see where you are, and really be honest with yourself as far as what you need to do. And understand that God, regardless to what it may look like, regardless to what your present situation may be, that God still has his hand on you. You know, but in the midst of, you know, God having his hand on you, you got to be willing to make some decisions. You got to be willing to take action. You got to be willing to go after what you want out of life, and not make excuses about it. You have to, because, you know, time is, as I've heard it said in church, you know, time is filled with swift transition. You know, and true indeed, you need to build things on, you know, on hope eternal. You know, but you got to take action as well. You know, build your life on things, on things eternal. You know, and rest assured that at the end of the day, your dreams, your vision, and the life that you believe that you deserve to live is worth it. So I challenge you, for those of you who want to start living life purposefully and not just settle for where you are right now, I challenge you to connect with me. I challenge you to reach out to me. I challenge you to click the link below this video and, you know, just get started, because the first step is always the hardest step. And when you make a decision and people see that you're serious about that decision, you will start to attract the people in your life that will help you get to your destiny. Trust me, I know. So click the link below, and we'll see you on the other side. Peace.